Hello, welcome to today's demo video about runtime protection from TNTbotinger malware using AccuKnox. With the development of contemporary infrastructure, cryptocurrency mining has grown in popularity. It's very simple to target settings like Kubernetes, since you might not even look at what the container image is built on and what it's doing with proactive monitoring. Cryptojacking is a malware strain that plunders the CPUs of infected PCs, in order to steal computational power to mine for virtual tokens such as ETH and XMR, which are subsequently transmitted to attacker-controlled wallets. Team TNT, a cybercrime outfit, used an XM-rig Bitcoin miner to exploit OpenDocker APIs. It evolved its assaults over time, obtaining AWS SSH credentials and including self-replicating behavior for propagation. Team TNT's latest attack, which involves the use of the group's own IRC bot. TNTbotinger is an IRC bot that can perform widespread denial-of-service attacks. Let's start with a quick overview of the attack and the main steps executed. The attackers must first be able to accomplish remote code execution on the original target system, in order for this attack to be successful. RCE can be carried out by malicious actors exploiting misconfiguration issues, leveraging unpatched vulnerabilities, and exploiting security shortcomings such as weak or overused passwords and keys, or stolen credentials. The first propagation begins with the execution of a malicious shell script on a target workstation. The script checks for a specific file under dev/shm directory. If the file can't be located, the script begins its work. SetUpMyApps function installs the dependencies onto the target machine for the smooth working of the malware. Next function will tar the config files and upload them to a server. GetSomeLAN/SSH function generates SSH IP ranges using mastscan and updates known hosts file. Finally, localgo function makes use of the known host file to attempt authentication on newly detected devices. If these efforts succeed, the same payload is installed on other machines, and the assault spreads. We have already deployed a sample WordPress application to the GKE cluster. To test the malware, we will skip the initial RCE step, and execute it directly inside the container. Once inside, we will use the commands to gain more visibility into the container. From the data, we can see that the container only has an Apache process running. Let's go ahead and run the TNTbot script. Check the video description for the complete scenario details. We'll use commands to keep an eye on things that happen after we run the TNTbotinger. From the logs, we could infer that the botinger is creating files under SHM directory, spawning new TSHD and bioset processes and listening to TCP ports. AccuKnox enables the ability to protect your workloads at runtime. AccuKnox enables this by allowing you to configure policies for application and network behavior using KubeArmor and Cilium. Here, let's create a KubeArmor policy to block this malware attack. After applying the KubeArmor policy to block the execution of the malware, we recreated the attack scenario and run the initial script. Now you can see that it is preventing script-triggered process executions. Now let's review the log summary. Filters can be used to shortlist the alerts. As you can see, AccuKnox prevented the malware from running and raised alerts.